Hi there. My name is John Scipio Limcool. This is a preview of something new coming. This is MegaMagic Dreams. Instead of trying to be really accurate to specific instruments, because all these libraries that exist are so well done with, every note sampled, 16 velocity layer switching, every sample layer has 8-time round robins. I mean, it's insane what's happening. This is a whole old school, different approach. Single samples, the sound design and the processing and everything you hear is built into the sample. So I'm going to just go through and play some sounds. There will be a more detailed video coming out. I will show you how to make sounds like this in a future video because it's kind of fun to do this. But I've been doing this for 25 years. I have a pretty extensive library of samples that I've used to go through and pick out just key samples. And it would only be like a second or two of that sample. And then the rest is the magic. So when I play the sample, that's all sound design. That's all part of the reverb and the other stuff I added to it so that it plays. This library is really a lot about space, about letting music breathe, making sounds that don't have to play busy parts. Very chill. But it does so much more than that. So let me give you a quick tour. Lots of categories. Basses. And you might go, bass? How do you work with the bass? But here you go. Ready? So cool. This is from Zebra too, actually, and so you can use it in lots of different ways. Here's some of the bells. This is the glockenspiel that we sampled for the Korg Oasis glockenspiel. It's a different sample set, but I created those samples, so there's that kind of stuff. The guitars are incredible. It's one sample. That's what's really fun with this. It's an instrument into itself. I didn't want to make like another emulative library. I wanted to make sounds that were their own sounds that you won't find anywhere else. So MegaMagic Dreams is and it goes on and on. There's so many of these that are wonderful to keyboard. There's a ton of keyboard stuff. Actually some B3 stuff that came out really cool. Really cool for the down tempo chill, anything where you need, and they sting really well. So you could put that into a dance style. Then there's all sorts of, let's do the castle walls. Here's dry. I did this both dry. And then the wet version has magic sauce. Dream Piano, which I played at the beginning. There's all sorts of things. There's a lot of these really warm, like keyboard but dark synth type things. That kind of stuff. Soft Suitcase, which is really nice attack. Okay. Then synth. There's a lot of fun synth stuff. Some of these things like Maxwell, those are from my modular synthesizer over here. So there's like different strings. And I made the release kind of short. But if you let it ring out. Oh, actually this is one that's looped. That's right. There's a couple. There's going to be another one of these coming out for MegaMagic pads, which would be pad synths. Nothing but looped pads. And that'll come out later this year. This is one of the few that's looped. There's, I think, 2 that are looped. So it doesn't fade out. So that one will not show you the stings, but here's one that does. Very M83, that cool synth alternative rock kind of stuff. Easy with these sounds. Radar. Planetarium. Kind of cool synthy stuff. For the EDM kind of pulsy thing, it's cool. The ambience is built into it. If you go here to the 4 velocities, there's a whole lot here. Again, this is just a teaser, so I'm not going to go through every patch. So this is coming probably April 15th is what I am aiming at. And I will point out that along with this is going to be a new version of MegaMagic drums, which looks exactly like this, but it's going to be much cheaper. Because instead of residing over here on the libraries tab, where he's lived and very happy, and I still have some serial numbers left if you want to own MegaMagic drums and have it on the libraries tab. But those serial numbers cost me money, and so I have to include that into the cost. And it's been out for 2 years, 2.5 years. So I want to get more people playing with MegaMagic drums. So we're going to do a big price break on MegaMagic drums at the same time that MegaMagic Dreams comes out. Also, MegaMagic Dreams is going to be coming out at the same time in ESX24 format. And I have already everything done. So it's ready to go. We got a little bit more work to do, finalizing and tuning and stuff, but it's coming along really great. So that will be coming out. I'm working on Serum, and there will also be in the future a version for Omnisphere 2 after it's been released, and there's been some time for that to kind of cool down. And for that version, I'll program up all sorts of stuff around it besides just the samples. Serum is a challenge because it's so CPU heavy with samples. So I've got 48 polyphonic playing. You only have like 16 notes before it starts to really wear out your computer with Serum. So it's a challenge with a lot of these sounds that are so long sample based. But I haven't given up, but I don't know if that's going to make it out on April 15th. Anyway, that's the teaser. Hope you like what you're hearing, and we'll be in touch.